guys. Due to all this flooding here on the east side of sunny Madison, Wisconsin, we had to cancel episode Jenga, unfortunately. Sorry about that. We're going to postpone it. We're going to do it next week. Don't worry. But for now, we got a special treat for you, okay? It's our long-lost pilot episode. When we were trying to get on the network, we were shopping this around to various people, and it's a little stripped down, but I think you're really going to enjoy it. So, and if you don't, I really couldn't care less. we already got picked up by the best network. So, please sit down, sit back. Oh, not too far back. Sit up a little. Okay, and enjoy. Broadcasting live from the east side of sunny Madison, Wisconsin, it's the pilot episode of The Last Show on Earth with Nate Chappell. Tonight, we're winging it because Nate's not well prepared. And now, the man who thinks it's dress rehearsal tonight still, the last host on Earth, Nate Chappell. Yes, hello. Yes, and welcome to the pilot episode of The Blast Show on Earth. Blast Show on Earth. Johnny, can we start that over? We can just start it. I think we can just start that over. Let's take it from the top, everybody.
Nate.
Yeah.
We're live right now.
We're live right now.
Right now.
Well, wait, I thought this was the pre-pilot.
Well, this is the post-pre-pilot.
Well, I thought this was the dress rehearsal, though. You said it.
You're not even dressed for the dress rehearsal, so I mean...
Yeah, I guess that's right. Maybe I'm just poorly prepared. All right, thanks, John.
You got it.
You're right, Johnny. I do got this. So thanks for joining us tonight. I'm sorry I didn't dress up. I guess I wanted you to feel comfortable. I feel comfortable. I feel great. This is The Last Show on Earth. This is our very first episode. I know you might be kind of worried because we're changing our name from Wolf Out to Night, and that was a pretty easy name to remember. It was like a totally word that existed before, so it was really easy to spell to people. That's what you want in a show, is a title that you have to spell to people. You know, it's like an email address. Incidentally, Wolf Out is also my email address. So yeah, I didn't really prepare very well. I'm a procrastinator, but I am better than normal procrastinators. I believe in something called procrastination. That's while I'm supposed to be doing something else, I at least accomplish something. So like, okay, maybe I didn't get this monologue written, but boy, oh boy, my socks are organized. I mean, it's like they're all the right ones are together with the right ones. They're not even. I bought my first pair of dad shoes recently. Woo! Yeah, thank you. Viv and I don't have any kids yet, but I have kids from a previous relationship. I have 125 kids. My ex is a spider. That's not true. But I got dad shoes. They're basically these really big, fluffy, comfortable shoes. They're like the slippers of boots. And they've got very long shoelaces, just in case I ever want to wrap it around the ankle for extra security. So they end up having like these huge bows when I tie them. It's like fancy, like they're wearing an ascot. Like I've got ankle ascots. So I've got my dad's shoes, so that's good. Thinking about reproducing. I don't think about it all the time, and I don't usually talk about it that way. We're not usually this saucy on the show, but yeah, thinking about reproducing. And I feel like it might be nice to externalize my terror of death a little bit, it's always focused on me. It's like, well, when am I gonna die? When am I not gonna exist? It might be nice to just kind of like, this little guy's not gonna exist someday. That'll be nice. Dark. They say that when you die, you lose 21 grams. Have you guys ever heard that?
Yeah.
Thank you. But they also say that when you die, you shit yourself. So maybe that's where it goes. Starting a new show, starting new things is hard. I found when I start a new job, the way I am, when I first get there, I'm really shy and I don't like to make any eye contact or talk to anybody. I just sit there like kind of at the side of the room. Not even the corner, that's a little too conspicuous for me. I go right to the side of the room and just kind of observe what's going on. So I'm like basically a creep. So, but then 2.5 weeks in, as soon as I'm comfortable, I flip. So I go from being like this creepy guy that never talks to you to being this creepy guy that you wish would never talk to you. But I will talk to you a lot. I really recommend you guys working with me. So the pilot episode, I did misunderstand this at first, and I watched Top Gun. This is actually why, this is part of the reason why I'm not better prepared, is because I watched Top Gun like 30 times in the last 24 hours. I had to overlap. That was hard to do. I had 2 TVs going, and I had 2 VCRs. So I had to, like, probably like 20 minutes before one ended, I had to start the second one just to keep it in time. And I can't get that song out of my head. The one that gets you really pumped up. That, you know, it's like, how does it go? It goes, it's Kenny Loggins, I think, and it's like, take my breath away, do-do, do-do. I'm just getting pumped up. You know what else gets me pumped up, Johnny? Do you know what? Visiting our friend security guard, Carl Lewis, and as he brings us today's morning affirmation.
I'm security guard Carl Lewis with today's morning affirmation.
Remember that time when you were 7 and you were doing that 2-mile race for the 4th of July, and a quarter mile from the end, it just seemed like too much, so you just laid down in a ditch? Yeah, I think you should do that again. I don't mean figuratively, and go hit the ditch.
Coming this fall, Pant Chat with Mike and Nate. On Pant Chat, Mike and Nate pick apart every part of the pant from pocket to pleat. They ponder what goes into the perfect pair of pants, apart from your legs. Go on, put them on, 2 legs at a time. Pant Chat, Monday mornings this fall.
Wolf Out Television presents Eddie, the world's first ever live claymation television show. Watch the magic as it happens, live. Eddie's one cool cat. I've heard he can be a bit catty, but Eddie says he's just misunderstood. One thing's for sure, this kitten likes to scratch. Eddie. Series premiere Saturday, July 19th, 8 p.m. to Tuesday, July 22nd, 4 p.m. Only on Wolf Out Television.
Water. Just water.
All right, let's get the puppet people out here with their toys. We're back in 2 minutes, people. 2 minutes.
Any word?
No, nothing.
This is so typical. Eric has zero respect for this sock puppet show.
All right, the 3 puppeteers. Looks like you're 1 puppeteer short.
Well, I'm sure he's on his way.
Hope so. We're back in 90 seconds.
Well, you know what they say. The sock must go on. Where have you been?
Well, I had a meeting.
With who?
My mom. She put Sam Sockman in with a load of colors.
Your mom still does your laundry?
Well, she shouldn't have been in my room.
Brad, I can't work like this with him. We could go back to our old name when it was just us.
Sandra, Puppet 2 is over. Forever.
Because of one bad show.
I cramped out there, Sandra. I cramped. The show was called Heavy Pipetting. I couldn't even lightly pipette.
Well, when I was at the creature shop...
Sandra, you swept up felt scraps for an afternoon. It's not like you worked beside Jim Henson. Let's just get in costume, okay?
Is that just your sock, Eric?
No. Why?
Well, you're only wearing one sock.
Oh, well, my mom kicked me out after I called her the B word. It's all I have.
Places, people. We're live in 30 seconds.
This is gonna be humiliating.
Let's just get through this one,
I won't do this. I have too much respect for this show, for the craft, and for you, Brad.
But wait, what about Puppet 3? Sandra, wait, no, I rode here with you.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello?
Hi, I'm Nate Grady, spokesman at Wolf Out Productions. I'm Nate Shrapnel, creative director and file shredder at Wolf Out Productions. And I'm Nate Chappell, Wolf Out global overlord and custodial engineer. And together, we are Wolf Art Productions.
Sorry, I'll get it.
Wolf Art. It's the Tiny Little Talk Show with Patrick. Check out the little show that's a big deal. Patrick might be little, but he asks the big questions. In the small talk show world, Patrick's kind of a big deal. Small guests with big personalities. It's the Tiny Little Talk Show, only on Wolf Out TV.
Don't you forget it. Happy first birthday, Cat Chat. We're very proud of the young man you're becoming. Love, Wolf Out Television. Welcome back to the guest segment of the pilot episode of The Last Show on Earth. I'm here tonight with a good friend of the show. Here, ladies and gentlemen, is Morgan. Morgan, it's so good to have you on. Thanks for being our guest.
Thank you for having me.
On this, sorry, I wasn't done. On this pilot episode of The Last Show on Earth.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Is it sweaty in here? Is it sweaty in here?
I think that's just you.
Okay. I'm really nervous, obviously. I'm not used to interviewing people. So, how about, I don't know, would you feel comfortable interviewing me instead?
Sure.
Okay, great.
I actually came a little bit prepared for this, so.
Perfect.
Okay.
I mean, I'm super prepared also, but I'm glad that you are too.
What would you think are your greatest strengths?
Hiding. I'm great at hiding.
Maybe let's move on to weaknesses. What would you think your weaknesses are?
Stealing. Theft. No.
Oh,
larceny. Let's go with larceny. Let's go with I care too much. Sometimes.
That's a better one than before.
Okay. Beautiful. Getting better. I improve. I'm constantly improving. That's my strength.
Great.
Going back.
That's
Okay.
great to circle back to that.
Okay, how am I doing?
You're doing good.
Okay.
So where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In the mirror. The same place I see myself now. Right? Did I get it right? I got it right. Okay, next. Hit me.
Yeah.
This is a lot better.
Why do you think that you're a good fit for this job?
Well, I am like a hard worker. There's not a lot of stuff to steal around here. Most of the stuff is mine already.
Okay.
I care too much.
Yeah, you mentioned that
Okay.
once, I think.
Then, actually, Morgan, this wasn't really supposed to be like a job interview. This was supposed to be like a talk show interview.
But as a producer of the show,
I don't know if you're a producer, Morgan. You loaned me $10 for a wig.
I brought snacks.
Well, yeah. Okay. Okay, producer Morgan, everybody. Do you want to play a game?
Sure.
All right, we're gonna play a game in the game segment. Here we go. Let me just set these movies here. Oh. Okay.
Wow.
So this is the game segment. It's called VHS Fat Stacks. It's a game where we build towers out of these VHS tapes. We build them as high as we can in the given time. It's gonna be 90 seconds. And Viv's gonna squeak when it's 90 seconds. She's gonna tell us, yeah, like that. She's gonna tell us when to go, and then 30 seconds in, you're gonna squeak too, Viv, because then Johnny's gonna start shooting darts at our tower.
You got it.
Okay. I actually, right now, I'm really glad that I'm not wearing a suit. Like, I feel pretty limber. I feel like I'm really gonna take you here.
Ready, set,
We'll see.
go.
Start with this Sex in the City set here.
That's efficient, very efficient. Kissing a fool. Oh man. We've got to carry Bradshaw down. I am such a Miranda.
I think I'm more of a Charlotte myself.
Oh yeah? I think I'm more of a Charlotte.
I'll believe that.
I'm a Kim Cattrall, but not Samantha. I'm a mannequin. I'm a mannequin, that's for sure. And I'm mannequin like I've never mannequin before. And I'm doing stuff, that's for sure.
I feel like maybe you've practiced it before.
Hey, this isn't my first fat stack, I'll tell you that much. Hey, Viv, you watching the time? Wow. Oh. That's the game segment. I guess you won. Congratulations, Morgan. Thanks for being on. That's been our show, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank Morgan for being on. I guess I already did that, but I'm going to do it again. You can check her out on her Netflix special. She'll probably have one pretty soon. So how do I do this? Oh yeah, the music drone. I want to thank, as always, a big thanks as always, to the fastest crew on earth, Viv Chappell and Johnny Fisher. Yeah. Tim Hammond and Tyler Enzer made the music for tonight's show. Check out Tyler on Instagram. He's Ty Slow Down, and check out Finn from your local library. He's under non-friction. He's very oily, that guy. Coming up next, who knows what we have. don't have anything coming up next, guys. Just some credits, but you should watch though to see all the names of the people that did the jobs. So go to thelastshowonEarth.org for more episodes of this show, and go to, in the future, of course. When we get more episodes of this show, and go to wolfout.tv for our other shows. And remember, we are Wolfout TV all over this web we call worldwide. So go Google us, dogpile us at google.com. Thanks for watching us tonight, creeps. And remember, we're watching you too. And as Keanu Reeves always said in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, whoa, I was in Hamlet. Good night. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's been another show, the first show. I hope you're having a great 2015. I know we are. Verge is just turning 18. She probably won't be around for very much longer. This might be her last season, if you know what I mean. So, yeah. So let's say goodbye to her as we say goodbye to you. Good night and good nachos.